So hey guys, I've just picked up a PowerBook 165c, that's on my repair bench here right now. I've just picked it up, haven't cleaned it, haven't looked at it, I haven't opened it. The only thing I know is that when I connect power, it's shorted. So we have a short on the DC jack, so that will be fairly interesting. So let's go. Again, I haven't looked at this machine here, so I don't know what the problem is, and I've just removed the battery pretty much when I picked it up. So it actually still has the door on the back, so we might as well remove this because it's already a miracle that it's here. So I might as well pop it off, since I'll probably break it if I don't. And there we go. So let's crack it apart. This is actually the first color PowerBook that I'm fixing, 100 series at least, because all my other 100s are all black and white, and really the display on this one here, it's fairly small, so I'm not really a big fan of, but found it online. It was fairly cheap, and since today I had nothing to do, just got in the car, drove about half an hour and picked it up. It was also reasonably cheap, actually very cheap. Paid it around 20 euros or so. So yeah, that's a pretty good price, at least here in Italy. So let me just get all the screws off. I'm still missing one, but we'll deal with it later. So I think that somebody may have connected a 12-volt power supply and completely destroyed the diode. But I've never worked on a machine like this, so I don't really know what's inside. Oh, there I see an IBM drive. That's a good thing. IBM hard drive. Usually they never fail. This is the top. Same battery as the non-color models. Same inverter, so that's pretty much the same machine. So all the magic has to be inside here. So nice red sticker. There was also one on the battery, so I don't know what's up with that. That's very similar to the 160. Looking at it, quick sniff test. I don't feel anything, so I think we may need to crack to get the power supply out. Oh, we do have a memory expansion. Or no, that actually also contains the ROMs, so I don't think this is a memory expansion card. So I think this is just a card and that's it, because they ran out of room on the CPU board. In fact, the memory expansion slot is free. Very interesting. Again, I've never opened one of these up, and it's also been a while since I repaired one of these machines. So I was more than happy to pick it up. Wow, this is actually a fairly heavy board. Western Digital chip. I've never seen one in a PowerBook. There are actually two of them. And there's also a MAVCO processor. I didn't know it was inside the 165. It's not present in the 160, but the 165, if I'm not wrong, it's a year later. It's a year newer model. But it's a fairly chunky board. Wow, that's kind of nice. Let me just put that aside. Let me just disconnect the hard drive. It's a 120 megabyte. So it's not actually that small. Just get those risers out. Just get the fuse, the thermal sensor, sorry. The fuse is this guy here. The board is an 8200534 Mac PowerBook motherboard. And there's also a tag here, which was used in the 160, 100, or 165C, 100C. Oh, sorry, 160 or 180, or 165C and 180C. I think that's what's with it. It's written very small, so I can't see that. But I think that's what's inside. It's yeah, all the posts are still screwed on. No, actually, I take that back. They're broken. They break fairly frequently, so it's no big deal. So let me just flip this up, and yeah, we'll just pop the board off. Just one little standoff here. That's where the express modem would go. Need to remove those, and then we should be able to take a look at the main board. Let's see what we got. Ah, another standoff broke off. I think we should be able to glue that back in. There's enough surface, at least. We should try. Alright, here's the main board. Ooh, there's some white stuff here. Right where the power section would go. And the diode is... Where is it? D15. I think that's the one that was used. That is used for protection. I think. We could also have one of those tandem capacitors shorted. Oh, there's also another one, D3, another diode right here. So we could have that. So let me just get my meter out and let me just do a quick check for shorts, just to. So that's good. That is good. Yep. So let me just look at those. What those are? Are those inductors or capacitors? No, those are inductors, so that's okay. Let me just look at here. So this is good. This is good. Good. That's an inductor. And that is shorted. So yeah, this is the main diode right here. It's so yeah, we do have. Alright, so I think that we should be able to get the thermal camera on it and see what starts glowing. So let me just pick that up. So we'll do it live. Oh, I need to power it on too. So we have to wait a sec. So I'll take my time to just take a quick look at the board in the meantime. So I'll clean up this white powder that's on it. I don't know if it's corrosion or something else, but it seems to be cleaning off fairly easily, so that's no big deal. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I just get my thermal camera. Yes. Come on. Yep. Got that. Fire up my power supply. Connect it up. And let's get some amps flowing through it. So yeah. Is it the diode or something else? Let me. Is it the inductor? Oh, we need to do some compensation. Just turn it up again. Yeah, that's the diode right there. It's glowing pretty nicely. So it's always nice to have a thermal camera. So yeah, that was getting it's fairly warm. So they usually get like red hot, like you cannot touch them. So I don't know, but yeah, that looks, yeah, let's just get it out. Will take less time. So I'll try and see if I can take it out with a soldering iron, or if I need to use the hot air gun. That's a fairly big part, so that we should be able to get it off fairly easily. We could also chop the ends off and just get it out that way. That may also work. So let's see if I just can just pry it up. So yeah, that's not a very good way. Oops, I lifted. Oh shoot. Yes, I did. I lifted the pad. Well, that's the diode off. It's not a very good work, actually. But let's see if that's shorted. Yeah. Sure is. But it looks like the pads are... Yeah, they definitely lifted. So that kind of sucks. Where's my solder sucker? Nope. Yeah, the pad came off with me. It was already burned, so it's not my fault. But yeah, maybe that's more my fault for the other side though. Yeah, there is a lot. There are a couple of burn residues on the bottom, and this pad here is also pretty much gone. But I can see where the vias are, so that's no big deal. So one goes to this side here of C51. That goes right there. Actually, we could probably measure it. Let's just... Yeah, while the other side... Yeah, that's essentially, it's a diode across C51. So that's no big deal, we can fix that. So let me just clean this. Yeah, there's a lot of carbon and other junk around here, so probably lifting the track was not completely my fault, which kind of makes me slightly happier. It still sucks though, but at least it wasn't my fault. I should be able to power it on without a diode, so that's no big deal. I do have some dead logic boards where I can steal one from, or I can solder in a 1N4007, something generic. I don't think it needs something special. I'll keep this around and maybe see if I can read the part number off of it, but that shouldn't be a big deal. So let me just grab this again. Since I just want to see if it powers up or not, I'll just wait gluing all these standoffs, and I'll just set the board in again just to see if it chimes. Because after that I'll have to take it apart once again to replace that diode. Alrighty. Disconnect the floppy drive too, why not? I'll wait screwing it in. Let me just grab my logic board. Yeah. This thing here. How does it fit? Yeah, there we go. And the top. It needs a little bit of cleaning. I also need to chop the battery off before it starts leaking. This guy here. I've seen this happen on a 150, which the battery leaked, corroded that upper circuit board, and it was lacking sound and video and contrast probably, but yeah, video circuit. So it was acting like the machine was dead, and that was fairly funny to troubleshoot. Alright, it's all back together. Let me just power up my power supply, set it at 7.5 volts. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if we get a loud bang. Nope. No short. Let's see if you can see it. And oh, I think it's limiting. Oh shoot! Needs more current. There we go. The hard drive is clicking. How's that? Oh no, maybe it's going to start. Yeah, there we go. You cannot see a thing, probably. Is it better? Yeah, it does use a heck of a lot of current, though. It's more than 2 amps, wow. But probably this machine here, actually, now that I think about it, shipped with the with a different power supply. Now it escapes me the model, but they call it like low power or high efficiency, something like that. But yeah, we got a working machine. That's kind of sweet. The trackball kind of sucks. That needs a that needs to be cleaned, definitely. No big deal. Yeah, PowerBook 165c, system software 7.1. So I don't know if you can see that. 4 megs of RAM, so that's probably standard. 7.1, I think it's also the original installation. It's highly modified, but that looks a lot like the original installation, so I don't know if it has the tools to create the backup disks. That will be great. There's this doubler, there's also a copy of Stuffing Expander, so that's kind of nice. There's this copy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, we also have a copy of the Norton Utilities. We got some cool stuff on this machine here. So, yeah, the trackball needs to be cleaned. It's a huge pain in the ass to move the cursor. And we do have a lot of stuff, actually. Most of them are extensions and other strange, like Norton partitions. We have the disk light, which is an extension that shows you the activity of the disk. The name kind of explains it. We also got some printer stuff. Yeah, pretty much Norton and printers. But I don't think we have recovery image. We don't have the recovery image. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I think 7.1 is the original installation. We do have the tools to access CDs, so that was it's very advanced. We also have the System Enabler 121, so that's probably the original installation. So yeah, it probably came with floppies. Later models, like the 190, I think, they came with a tool to create them. So yeah, I also have some documents on it. Love the donut as the icon. That's kind of nice. So yeah, typical passive matrix color display. Color is actually kind of nice. There is a little bit of gold, slightly whiter around here, but yeah, we can probably adjust this. Brightness control does absolutely nothing. Oh no, it actually does. It's just super slow. Okay. Yeah, quite a nice machine. So I'll take it apart back again, put in a good diode, and glue the broken posts, and give it a quick cleanup, and we should be done. So I don't think I'll film that, so thank you for watching, and hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye.